Good afternoon. Welcome to Northern Maine Productions. Let's take a look at some Noma Christmas lights. All these sets that I have here to show are parallel C7 strings. These are the box sets, are post-war, early 1950s strings. A lot of people look at this date down here on the end of this spine of this box and they see 1939 and they assume that these boxes are from 1939. For whatever reason, they never changed that date. The box was redesigned and the printing was revised on it after the war because they had done away with the Mazda lights. There isn't even any indication on the outside of what brand of bulbs are in these boxes. So this set here is probably from 1949, 1950 time frame. Could be clear up as new as 1953. I'm not sure when Noma stopped using this style of box. It was obviously sometime in the 50s, but the reason I can date this fairly closely is due to the fact that this bulb has got GE inside painted C7 light bulbs in it. This string, despite the box's condition, the string of lights looks absolutely brand new. The wires, the colors are really bright, and they're still even shiny, like they're, you know, quite clean. The beads are just like new on them. I would doubt that this set has been used very much. Probably somebody gave up on this string pretty early because of how alarmingly hot those inside painted bulbs are. I can't remember where I got this string from. I bought it online somewheres. I've had them for about 12 years or something. I've never even taken this string out of the box. I have no reason to. I have plenty of other C7 strings here. I bought this because to me it looked to me like that it was totally original. They do all work. I have tested them in the past. I'm probably not going to do that right now, so I don't actually have my dimmer set up here. But yes, now this is a different style socket than earlier sets had on them. And I've got, this is an early set of Noma lights from 1939, 1940, sometime in that time frame just before the war. You can see that these ones have got a little bit different design on the shell of the socket compared to this set. If I set them here side by side, you can see that the design has changed a little bit. And they even had a different, I have this set here, which is a Noma string also, and this set, instead of having a green wire on it, has a blue wire instead of, they're blue and red instead of red and green. I don't know what the I don't know what the deal with that was. Maybe these were made right after the war and green wire was in short supply. Who knows? But so I'll set that set right there for a minute. And I have, this is another set of Noma lights. It's identical. This set is identical This set here is probably from 1954 time frame. And the reason I say that is because this one has got the newer revised ceramic light bulbs in it. And I see 1, 2, 3, I see. Okay. So I see 3 meatball logo bulbs in here, and then the other, oh, excuse me, I see more than that. I see 1, there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 meatball logo bulbs, 3 block logo light bulbs. So what does that tell me? That tells me that either one, this set was introduced in 1954 and originally had all block logo bulbs, or, and you know, if it originally had all block logos, eventually some of them were replaced with these meatball logo bulbs. Or it was made in the mid 1955 time frame, when midway through the 1955 production year, GE switched the logos on the bulbs. Now, judging by the looks of this set, these wires are considerably more faded than these ones are. So I'm guessing that most likely this set's been used quite a bit. So most likely the meatball logo bulbs were put into this string, or somebody had a supply of the block logo bulbs and replaced the meatball logo bulbs that burned out. You know, it could go many different ways, but for sure these bulbs are the right generation of bulb for this string. And it's entirely possible, even more so, it's entirely possible that this string had these same identical older bulbs in them that were later replaced with these. So you understand where I'm going with this. So these are very common sets, very, very common, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't pay a lot of money for these. They're so common. Even today, I bought these 12 years ago, and this is a 15 light set. This is an older set. Now this set here might be considered more valuable to some people, but not really. Not to me, because they're everywhere. You can still even find these online today, and they're not much money because they're so common. There's not much demand for, you know, it's a really odd and obscure stuff that attracts money. I mean, sure, if I saw this set of lights online for sale and it had all satin glow light bulbs or all satin bright light bulbs in them, I'd pay a little more money for it just to get the light bulbs. But that's how collecting Christmas lights works. Now this string, incidentally, when I bought this set 12 years ago, this set had no bulbs in it. So I got this set very cheap. I bought a whole lot of them. I think I bought like 10 strings of lights for $15 or something like that. This set was amazingly in pretty good shape, other than that socket shell right there is a little bit charred. It got a little bit close to something hot, or they had a bulb in there that was, the filament was messed up in, the bulb was burning a lot hotter than it should have been. But other than that, this string of lights is in very good shape. The wires are very nice on it. They're faded some, but so yeah, that's my look at Noma C7 Christmas lights. I think I have a few more sets of these somewhere, but I'm not going to dig them out right now. But I have used these on my Christmas tree in the past. I don't have them on there this year, but I kind of rotate around. I'll use one style of lights one year and another style of lights another year, and that's how that goes. So I noticed, I just seen this one here has got a price of $2.89 on that box right there. That was a fairly expensive set of lights in the early 50s. You can do an inflation calculator if you want to and see how much they cost and how much 1954 dollars are in 2024 if you like. But it's quite a bit of money. It'll surprise you what the inflation was. But well, anyways, I just thought I'd bring this nice short little video and show some of my box sets of lights here. Have a good afternoon. Bye bye.